Hey guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to the channel of chilled, relaxed plant content where we talk about our plants and we just try to grow them how we want to grow them the best we can. So if that's something you can relate to or you just want to hang out and do some planty stuff with a planty friend, hit the subscribe button. So I've been slacking a little bit on recording videos for my planty stuff, partially because I've got some more things going on. I'm going to the gym. I'm still working full time, and I have other obligations in my life. So adding things to the routine sometimes takes a little bit to adjust to make sure that I can still do everything, like make videos, taking care of my plants. So thanks for being patient, I guess, and still watching my videos even though they're late. And basically what we're going to do today, I am going to be up potting my Philodendron silver sword and probably a couple of other climbing philodendrons. I think I have a total of 6 or 7 of them that I'm going to be potting up from like either shallow 4 or 5 inch pots. This is like a 5-inch pot to like just standard 6-inch pots. And that's going to hopefully be their home forever. And it will hopefully help me take care of them better. They won't dry out as fast for a little bit because they'll have more soil to hold on and retain water. So that's the plan. We're going to start with the silver sword and we'll see how many we get done before my battery or my memory fails. So yeah. We'll change the camera angle so that you can see what I'm doing, and we're just going to get started. Alright, so as you can see, I put a little bit of dirt in this pot already. But as you can see, these pots are a little top heavy. And that's because this plant is very tall, although it is bare at the bottom. So we're going to hopefully try to maybe bury it a little bit deeper so that we can maybe get some roots out of these lower stems that don't have any leaves, or just to have some of these lower nodes reactivate. See what happens. All right, let me get my soil bin opened and ready underneath here. All right, we're gonna use this. And we're gonna just gently scrape around the edges. Okay. Let me know in the comments below, do you prefer just watching me, my hands doing plants, or if you want to, see my face while I'm doing these things? Because I'm sure I'm making funny faces. See all those roots? Looking good, looking good. All right, let's see where this sits if I just lay it in there. Kind of, a little bit deeper. Okay. I think that'll work actually perfect. All right, we're going to keep it like that. We're just going to press these. Ooh, I hope I didn't break anything. You heard that snap? I did break something. All right, so we're going to pull this off and pull this down and just bury it. Let's see what happens. It's okay. Part of having plants. Sometimes you break things. Okay, so we're just going to put this down deeper as far as we can go. Also, this plant also has a lot of bare stem. I'm not even sure if you can see that, but basically the majority of the stem is bare. So we're just gonna bury it as best as we can and then leave it at that. And we'll see if the plant, the base, reactivates growth or if it all just dies. We'll see what happens. I don't think it'll die. This plant's a very hardy plant. Very resilient. Takes neglect very well. So I feel confident that it will be okay. Okay, let's put this in here. I always try to not make a mess, and then I always end up making a mess. But I guess it's the thought, right? I'm just trying not to make a mess, or the effort of trying not to make a mess that counts, I guess. I'm sure if I didn't try to not make a mess, I'd make a bigger mess, right? Okay, so this is what we got going on. I have water here, so I might as well just start watering these guys as I do it, right? Let's see. Now, can I water it without spilling? I do have a towel in case it spills over. And usually, it's like a fine game of trying to give it enough water where it will come out into like the little tray, but not pool over the tray. All right, I don't see any water coming out yet. Let's see. Let us see. Also, not filling this over and spilling it too. That's like a thing that I tend to do sometimes. All right, I still don't see any water, but I feel like I can hear the water. I think I'm losing it a little bit. I went to the gym this morning, so I'm tired. Been working out, trying to stay healthy or just be healthy. All right, there's still no water. Oh, no, water's coming out. Okay, now this is the moment of truth. How much did I go over by? I think we're good. It hasn't overfilled yet. Oh, it's scary. Put it over a little bit more over here on this side. There we go. Just so the water connects all the way around. It was like pooling mostly on this side for, I guess maybe my house is probably like tilted. Who knows, you know? All right. Oh, it is still coming out. Scary. All right. We're just going to we're going to set up the towel, my little floor towel. I recommend always having a floor towel in your plant room we're going to spill. For spills. And then, we spilled. All right. And then just set it down onto the floor towel. And then this way it doesn't matter if it spills over. All right. You can still see the stick. All right. So we got that done. We have a pot. I think I'm going to go for succulents for these smaller 4-inch pots. I think that it's a better fit for these plants, for these pots and those plants, if that makes sense. All right, so we got that one done. Who else are we going to work on next? Let's pull this guy over. Let's just do one of these guys. All right, so this is a little, I gotta scoop myself up now. A semi-sad, I don't know if you're going to be able to, if you can hear the lawnmower, but my boyfriend's mowing the lawn. I'll see if I can cut that out in the editing, but if not, I'll just talk louder and hope you can hear me. So this is my Philodendron Sellum New Red. And we have the main plant, and she's sprouted off a couple of little babies down here. I think you can see. So what I'm going to do first for this one, I'm just going to rip off these like dead leaves because we don't need them. And a lot, just in general, a lot of the climbing philodendrons will reactivate nodes when they're getting enough of the nutrients and stuff that they need. So I feel like uppotting these guys will help that so that they grow better. All right, let's see what we gotta figure out what pot we want to put this guy in. First, let's see if we can wiggle her out. Yeah, let's see. Okay, we got her. A little dusty. The roots aren't as great as the other plant, but it is holding soil, so she has roots. We're still gonna uppot her because I want to, and I think it'll help. All right, we'll put her into this pot. I think that'll look good. They're like kind of like the same height, but it's a little bit wider, which I think is good. We're not going like deeper and wider. We're just going a little wider. I think that'll be good. We'll reuse the soil for the base coat, base bottom. And then we'll stick this guy down in there. We'll just backfill. Alright. Do you guys have this plant? How does it grow for you? I've only seen it once and I bought it. I saw it when I was in grad school up in New Hampshire. And yeah, so that's where I haven't seen it anywhere else. I haven't really seen anybody talk about it either. I don't know if this plant has a different name or another name that I just don't know about. So if you guys have any information on this plant, let me know in the comments below. Try not to bury the little pups down here, but still make sure I have enough soil. I do like the texture of this planter. So I've been pretty good about not buying plants. I don't think I bought any. I don't know, maybe like I bought a couple of succulents, but that was a couple months ago. And I've only bought, I think it was maybe 4 or 6 outdoor plants. There were 4 rose bushes, and I think I bought like an asparagus fern for like my niece and nephew, because they wanted a plant, because, you know, they saw me getting something, they wanted something. I'm like, all right, pick a plant, and that's what they picked. So, and I bought like outdoor flowers, like annuals. So that's really all I've bought plant-wise this summer. Mostly, for the most part, and mostly spring too. I think I just bought a couple of succulents in the spring, but that's really it. Okay, let's see if I can kind of shove this in there, hold it good. All right, that looks good. Let's add some water. How often do you guys mow your lawn? This year we've had to mow our lawn like a lot. We've gotten a lot of rain, and we don't mow it every week. We're usually good about, in the past, we've only really had to mow our lawn every other week, but this year, because we've gotten so much rain, that second week, like, the grass is very long. It's very long. It takes longer to mow. Like, we probably should be mowing it once a week at this point, but, you know, we have things to do. All right, so no water's coming out yet. Where's the little drainage spot? So I could see when the water comes out. I have no idea. No idea. Alright, maybe I won't put as much water in. Alright, just a little bit more. Just to like top it off. And we'll leave it at that. Oh, yeah, water's coming out. Alright. It always gets me. Alright, move that to the towel. And then that can just drain. Alright, the next plant I have, we gotta put our tags back in or I'll get everybody mixed up. Alright, the next plant I have is a philodendron. This is just the Selim ruby. So I don't know really the difference between the two. They do look different when you're looking at them. This plant has like longer leaves and it doesn't seem as dark, where the other one we were just repotting has, they're not as long. The leaves are a little bit shorter and they're darker. So, but that's all I really know the difference of these plants. So if you have any other information, let me know. All right, we're gonna rip off all these dead petioles, and I'll leave the ugly leaves on for now, because why not? The plant, I like how this plant looks. I don't know. I like how it like, it's a little zigzaggy. It'd be more zigzaggy if we just left it do what it wanted. but I keep trying to rearrange it, get it onto this pole, and it kind of helps, I think. All right, let's get, this guy's also, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see, is pushing out a little pup right there. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a cute little itty bitty baby. He just started, and that's basically just like a node reactivating. So, like I said, the climbing philodendrons are pretty hardy. They're pretty cool to grow. There's a few that I didn't like growing, like the tenue. That one just like never looks good. It could have been just like my individual plant, but that was my experience with that plant. So, okay, let's see if I can pull her out now. Kinda. I feel like I'm ripping roots. Okay, so this is not good. But also, can you see, this is mesh. For everybody who says like the mesh doesn't impede on the plant growth, where are the roots? Where are the roots? Right, it's the mesh. The mesh, it does. Look, the roots are inside the mesh. And the mesh did not deteriorate. So we have this itty bitty root system for all this plant. Well then. I wish I had known you were in a plug, because then I would have done this earlier. I feel bad. I don't know if moving this plant into a bigger pot would be a smart idea. I'm not going to do that. But I am going to just like put new soil maybe. Or just try. That's upsetting. I really hope the other plants don't look like this, root-wise. Yeah. I mean, it maybe it lost some roots from me, right? Me underwatering it, but nah. I think also that mesh like just wasn't a good idea. Alright, let's put him back in. Stick this down back in there. We're probably going to bury that little pup, and we'll just let that pup find its way back out. And if it doesn't, that's fine, because the plant can, instead of growing that pup, can focus on putting out more roots. Alright. Yeah. I will say, I haven't been watching as much YouTube lately, which is, I don't know. I like watching my Planty YouTube channels, but I've just been like really busy. And I kind of like fell off a lot of it. Now I feel like, I don't know, I don't have the time to go back and try to watch like videos I haven't seen already. So I'm just gonna, but I think I'm at a point where I have enough time and energy to, I'm also gonna take these aerial roots. Sorry, I'm all over the place, but I'm taking these aerial roots. I'm gonna shove them down into the dirt too to help the plant out. But I feel like I'm in a spot now that I can not feel guilty about watching PlantTube. I feel like I'm kind of getting back into a routine after adding the gym, so that's fun. I look forward to watching more YouTube a little bit, my PlantTube people that I like to watch, and then also I want to get more into anime. I have like a little list of what I want to watch, and I'm gonna start watching it, and it's gonna be great. Okay, get you in there really good. Alright, I think that's good. Put their tags back in, water it in, and yeah, so that'll be this plant, I guess. And we're probably gonna stop it there. I think repotting 3 plants right now is a good amount of repotting. And I have to change out my laundry. So this is a good spot to stop. Let's see if we need to add more water or if it's gonna spill into it. Does anybody have like a good hack to like clean out this bottom little tray at the base of these things? I need to get like a stick or maybe a paintbrush or an old makeup brush. I don't really have any makeup brushes, but I might have like an old one somewhere. Alright, there's a little bit of water at the bottom. I think I'm gonna leave it there. I think I should. I was tempted to pour more water and I was like, wait, it's coming out of the bottom already. Like, let it be. Alright, so we're gonna add this guy to the floor towel and I guess that's gonna be it. So, I don't know if you can see me, but until next time, relax, plants, peace out.